When watching our favorite soaps, we often spot new faces from time to time. Whether it be random people in a restaurant or others sitting by a pool, day player roles have been a part of the shows for years and years. So, what if The Young and the Restless, local coffee shop just so happened to have a new employee? Would you look twice? You just might if he walked around on all fours. Mark Grossman Adam posted the cutest Instagram story featuring his pride and joy Oakley on the set of Crimson Lights. The sweet pic was captioned, "Barkista on duty," and showed the actor's pup sitting patiently next to a table as if waiting to greet the next customer to walk through the coffeehouse doors. "We don't know about you, but we'd be all in to see this new employee, adding some extra fun in some upcoming scenes." In all seriousness, those who follow Grossman on social media have already likely met Oakley, as the actor often shares various photos of his dog. Last October, he posted a fun shot of him and stated, "Stay golden," a famous line from the novel The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton, which, as most know, was later turned into the 1983 hit film starring C. Thomas Howell, who played Ponyboy. And prior to that, in August 2024, Grossman posted a bunch of pics and videos to mark his dog's second birthday and stated, "2 trips around the sun for Oakley boy." While it's most likely that Oakley was just tagging along with his dad at work, seeing him do a guest appearance, or two, in Genoa City would be a hoot. In the bustling heart of Genoa City, where intrigue brews stronger than the espresso at Crimson Lights, fans of The Young and the Restless are buzzing with excitement and speculation. Something unexpected has just percolated behind the counter at the town's favorite coffeehouse, and it's not just a new latte flavor. A new face has quietly appeared at Crimson Lights, donning the signature apron and serving up cappuccinos with a smile that feels strangely familiar. Viewers quickly took to social media after last Friday's episode aired, noticing that the newcomer behind the counter didn't just have great chemistry with the cast, but bore an uncanny resemblance to someone in real life. Now, fans are wondering, did Young and Restless just cast someone with a personal connection to Mark Grossman, the actor who portrays the complex and brooding Adam Newman? The buzz begins. Who is the new employee? The mystery began with a blink and you miss it scene. During a low-key moment between Sharon and Nick, a new barista named Leo was briefly introduced. With tousled dark blonde hair, piercing blue eyes, and a smile that walked the line between boyish charm and hidden depth, Leo served up lattes and a dash of intrigue without uttering more than a few lines. While Crimson Lights has seen its fair share of temporary hires, Leo didn't seem like the typical walk-on character. He had presence, he had poise, and, according to some sharp-eyed fans, he looked suspiciously like Mark Grossman himself. In fact, some thought for a second that it was Mark in a different role. That's when the theories started flying. Real-life connection. Speculation kicked into high gear when viewers started sleuthing online. It didn't take long before several fan accounts began posting side-by-side comparisons of the new Crimson Lights employee and Mark Grossman. The similarities were undeniable, but it wasn't the man himself. No, the new actor appeared younger. That's when one theory gained traction. Could this be Logan Grossman, Mark's younger brother? While Mark Grossman has kept his private life relatively low-key, die-hard fans know he has a close-knit family, including a younger sibling who occasionally pops up in his social media stories. Logan, though not an actor by trade, at least not publicly, has shared moments with Mark that hint at a shared creative streak. Whether it's music, film, or just strong genes, the resemblance between the two is unmistakable. Casting a relative is rare, but not unheard of in daytime. Soap operas are known for surprising fans with meta-casting moves, and what better way to shake things up than by slipping in someone with real-life ties to one of the show's most talked-about stars? Behind the scenes, is Y&R setting up a bigger story? The Young and Restless writing team doesn't do anything by accident. Even if Leo's appearance seemed brief, fans know that every minor character has the potential to become central to a future storyline. And in this case, his ties, both on-screen and off, may hint at something major brewing. Let's take a moment to consider the timing. Adam Newman, portrayed by Mark Grossman since 2019, is currently in the middle of another emotionally fraught chapter. With Connor struggling in school, Chelsea out of town, and his complex romantic dance with Sally Spectra ever evolving, Adam is once again drifting, looking for purpose, a sense of belonging, and maybe even redemption. Now, imagine a new character who walks into Crimson Lights and, eventually, into Adam's life. Not a love interest, not a rival, but a brother. A brother Adam never knew. Soap tropes often revolve around surprise siblings, secret parentage, and long-lost family members, and it's a device that Y&R has used to explosive effect before. Adam himself was introduced to the show as the secret son of Victor Newman and Hope Wilson, shaking the Newman family tree to its roots. Now, what if Hope had another secret, a second son, kept hidden to protect him from Victor's influence? What if Leo is that son? The idea of Leo being Adam's half-brother is both juicy and plausible. Their resemblance would suddenly make perfect sense. Their slow-burning on-screen connection, a spark of recognition, a vague sense of familiarity, could be woven into the narrative seamlessly. And from a casting standpoint, if the new actor truly is Mark Grossman's brother, it would be a brilliant move. Their natural chemistry and resemblance would sell the twist instantly, grounding the story in emotional authenticity. Sharon's new protege. Of course, not everyone is connecting Leo to Adam. Some viewers speculate that he may be linked to Sharon's story instead. Sharon has taken on the role of mentor and counselor in recent years, using her psychology degree to guide wayward Genoa City residents. Could Leo be a troubled youth she's taken under her wing? A student from her therapy outreach programs? Or someone from her past she's quietly trying to help? Others suspect a darker path. What if Leo is connected to Cameron Kirsten's past crimes? Perhaps a victim sibling, or someone seeking justice. Regardless of the angle, fans agree, the character has potential. What the cast is saying, or not saying. So far, there's been no official announcement from The Young and the Restless regarding the new Crimson Lights employee, and the actor remains uncredited on CBS's official listings. That hasn't stopped speculation, though. Interestingly, Mark Grossman has stayed silent on social media. No cryptic Instagram posts, no congratulatory mentions. But some fans noticed a new, tagged, post that featured him posing with a younger man who looks remarkably like Leo, leading many to believe that something is being quietly teased behind the scenes. Could the silence be strategic? A way to preserve the surprise and let the storyline unfold naturally? Or are we simply reading too much into what could be an exciting but temporary guest spot? Soap fans are all in. Whether Leo turns out to be a Newman, a Kirsten, or simply a very compelling barista with his own storyline arc, fans are already investing. Social media has exploded with hashtags like #WhoIsLeoY&R and #NewmanSurprise, while some even joke that Leo's latte art may contain cryptic hints. I haven't been this excited about a new character in years, one Reddit user posted. He's got charisma, a secret, and possibly a real-life bond with Mark Grossman. Inject it into my veins. Others are more cautious. Don't get too attached, one viewer warned. This could just be a brief run. But if they're smart, they'll build on this. And they just might. The perfect summer mystery. With summer heating up in Genoa City, a new mystery character is exactly the kind of spark the show thrives on. While corporate wars rage at Newman Enterprises and family dynamics unravel in the Abbott mansion, a quieter, character-driven plot could emerge from behind the coffee counter. If Leo sticks around, the possibilities are endless. A slow discovery that Adam and Leo share DNA. Leo uncovering secrets about Victor's past. Sharon navigating her role as both a therapist and protector. Leo catching the eye of someone like Faith or Claire, creating romantic or dramatic entanglements. And of course, a devastating twist if Leo's true motives aren't as innocent as they seem. Final thoughts. Is blood thicker than espresso? If the buzz proves true, and Leo is indeed played by someone closely tied to Mark Grossman, possibly even his real-life brother, The Young and the Restless might be setting up one of the most personal, emotionally resonant arcs we've seen in years. After all, the show has always been about family. The families we're born into, the ones we fight for, the ones we betray, and sometimes, the ones we didn't even know we had. Whether Leo ends up being a Newman, a Kirsten, or a character all his own, one thing is clear, something is brewing at Crimson Lights, and it's far more intense than a double shot of espresso.